Hey everyone, welcome back to Robotics. You ask, we build. Each month, we bring your creative ideas to life with an exciting robotics project. And this time, we have got something super fun and creative. A compact dual sorting smart bin using Arduino, metal sensor and soil moisture sensor. Now, this project's tutorial is inspired by awesome requests from our community who asked us to make a complete tutorial on this project. Big thanks to official P.K Cameraj for your amazing idea. Keep your requests coming, your idea might be our next build. So let's dive into it. Here what we will need for this project: Arduino Uno, inductive metal detector sensor, soil moisture sensor for wet waste, two servo motors, breadboard, jumper wires, USB cable, battery pack for external power, a custom dustbin chassis for 3 components. Now let's start by setting up the connections. Connecting the sensor. First, take the metal detector sensor. These sensors usually have 3 colored wires. Brown wire connect to 5 volt of Arduino, blue wire connect to GND of Arduino, black wire, this is a signal pin connected to digital pin 4 of Arduino. Now take the soil moisture sensor, connect its analog output A0 to analog pin A0 of the Arduino. Connect the VCC and GND of both the sensors to the 5 volt and GND of Arduino. Connecting the servo motors. Now take the metal servo motor. Servo has 3 wires. Brown wire connect to breadboard GND, red wire connect to breadboard 5 volt, orange wire connect to digital pin 9 of Arduino. Now take the wet servo motor. Brown wire connect to breadboard GND, red wire connect to breadboard 5 volt, orange wire connect to digital pin 10 of Arduino. Now connect your external battery pack to the breadboard, positive to 5 volt, negative to GND. Make sure to connect the Arduino GND to the breadboard GND so all grounds are common. Make sure to double check your connection with the circuit diagram before moving ahead. Now download the code from the description below and open it in the Arduino IDE. Now let's understand how this code works. Now first we include servo library. This library helps Arduino control the servo motors easily. Next we create servo objects. This allows Arduino to control both servo motor movements. Now we define the pins. Here pin 4 reads the metal sensor A0, reads moisture from the rain sensor. Now we create variables. Threshold decides when the wet servo should open. You can adjust this threshold depending on sensor sensitivity. Now comes the setup function. This starts communication between Arduino and serial monitor. It helps us check sensor reading. Next, this attaches servo motor to pin 9 and 10. Then this sets both servos to their initial close position. Now comes the main logic of the program. First comes the decision making part for metal. If metal appears in front of the sensor, it sends a low signal. Then servo moves. Servo opens the metal lid automatically. Otherwise, servo returns to its original close position. Next is the decision making part for wet waste. If wet waste touches the soil moisture sensor, the analog value drops below the threshold. Then servo moves, servo opens the wet lid automatically. Otherwise, servo returns to its original closed position. Finally, this adds a small delay for a stable movement. Now connect Arduino Uno to your computer using a USB cable. Open Arduino IDE, select the correct board Arduino Uno, then select the correct port now. Click on upload button and then the code will be uploaded successfully. Make the structure of the dustbin like this. power your Arduino and servos using the battery pack. Place your sensor near the opening of the dustbin. Attach the servo horns to a dustbin leads. When you bring a metal can near the sensor, Arduino detects the change, servo opens and the metal leads automatically. When you drop something wet on the soil moisture sensor, Arduino detects the moisture and servo opens the wet lid automatically. So now your automatic smart sorting bin is ready. Now this project helps students learn sensor interfacing, automation, logic, servo control, real world waste management. And this is a super fun beginners robotics project for learners. Perfect especially for school grade student you teach in robotics classes to show them cool innovative solution. And that's it. Our compact dual sorting smart bin is ready. If you also have a project idea, drop in its comments below. Maybe your idea becomes our next Robo Request build. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching.
Robo Army. One-stop global community for teens in robotics and AI.